Well, happy Thursday, everybody. Good to see you again. Today we're going to continue our paddle work. We have our warm-up, dynamic warm-up we're going to be working on, and I'd like you to do your best with it. Keep your form, stay with it, and wake your body up that way. It's an excellent way to get your body going before a workout or any activity like that. Second, we're going to do our workout of the day, then we'll do some paddle skill work, focusing on serving technique today with a little extra stuff at the end. So enjoy. Here comes your warm-up. Start off with alternating high kicks, and we'll get going here. So we're going to kick one foot out, then kick the other foot out. If you want to make this a little more challenging, reach out for your opposite toe when it comes up. Excellent. Alternating crab toe touches. Similar movement, twisting, stretching out that hamstring, touching the toe, this time from a horizontal position. And we're waking up our arms a little more. Good job. Alternating knee tuck, quad stretch. Pull up on a knee, pull up on the other knee, pull the back of your foot, and pull the other foot. I'm going to get through a couple of good ones of these. Tucking that knee, then pulling back on the foot. Good job. Alternating hip turn out. You're going to go right leg, knee up and out, left leg, knee up and out. Alternating legs in order to work our hip flexors, open up our hips, keeping that planted foot in place each time. Good. We're going over lunge with a twist over your knee. Wait to twist until after you take your lunge step, and you're going to twist over the extended leg. So don't twist away from the leg that you step out with, twist over it. Great job. Windmills, torso twist. Again, twisting across, full range of movement, reaching down and across, keeping knees straight. Standing all the way back up every turn. We have big arm circles, big arm circles. So big arm circles forward for 10 seconds. Then we're going to go backward for 10 seconds. Great. Back kicks. Keep your foot placement consistent. Kind of tighten that ankle joint. We're going to focus on kicking back, so we're stretching our quadriceps. We're keeping our backs straight. It's a controlled movement. Really good for your legs. Then we go into high knees, immediately into high knees, bringing those knees up as high as you can, ideally to your belly button level. Again, consistent foot placement. We want to land on the front half of our foot and explode back up. Good. And ending first round with jumping jacks. Keep your back straight. Work through your jack, full range of motion. So open up those shoulders, stretch out your chest, your shoulders, whole side of your body. Good. Okay, we're going to get back to the beginning, which is alternating high kicks, but give yourself a little break. We'll start in 10 seconds. All right, now you know the exercises, so you can kind of do them more efficiently. Alternating high kicks. Good. Alternating crab toe touches. Next up are going to be our knee tucks. Coming up next are going to be our hip turnouts. After that, we have our lunge twists. Of course, alternate sides. Don't just go to one side. Into some arm circles. Oh, I'm sorry, torso twist with your windmill. Forgot about that one. Standing up tall each time. The temptation is to not stand up, but remember we're warming up our lower back as well. You want to warm that up, so be sure you're standing up each time you twist. Now we're on to big arm circles. Then the back kicks. Excellent. Into high knees. And finally, jumping jacks. Great job. We're ready to go. All right. So now we're going to head over into our workout of the day. And for that, we'll head to here. All right. This workout today has, again, a number of exercises. We have jumping jacks. These are seal jacks. More jumping jacks after that. Then squat jumps. We do 5 at a time in little bursts there. So we do squat jumps. They look and feel funny, but they're effective. Then we have heel taps. Okay, so that's where you're going to touch the sole of your foot as you go. All right, so we'll start with jumping jacks. Begin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seal jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squat jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toe touches, then 10 squat jumps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. We'll go back into jumping jacks. We'll move pretty quickly through this one. Today we're going to do 5 rounds. Ready? Get set. And let me get you to the right spot. Apologize. Right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2, 3, I'm a little behind. We'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then back to jumping jacks. 3, 4, 5, I think I'm right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's 2 rounds done. Go back. All right. Now we're going to start round 3 in 5 seconds. We're going to move quickly through this because it's a lot of cardio stuff. Ready? Get set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seal jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 squat hops. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're finished with 3 rounds now. Give about 5 seconds. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Seal jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That's the end of round 4. We have one more round to do. The short break. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Seal jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squat hops. Yes, squat hops. Come on. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Toe taps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Squat hops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job. Now we're going to jump into our paddle work for the day. It has to do with the serving motion. So I'm going to talk to you through this, and then we'll do a little bit of juggling intro at the end. But for the sake of serving, we want to get the first thing first, which is the toss. Tossing the ball up. Now watch here, I'm going to toss the ball up. Where I let go of the ball, I leave my hand there, and the ball should fall right back into my hand. My arms extended up slightly in front of my body. Now there I messed up. The ball was too far in front of me. So here I want to release the ball and have it come right back down into my hand. I'm tossing that ball with my weak non-dominant hand because obviously my dominant hand is going to strike the ball. So if you're in a place where the ceiling is too low to do this, then you want to kneel down and you're going to practice the same motion, kneeling. All of this can be done kneeling down so you have room. Watch out for ceiling fans. But you're going to be here tossing that ball up so that it lands right back in your hand, right back down every time. Practice that, get that just right. Now next we're going to use our other hand to practice that striking motion, which is the same as a throwing motion. We're going to meet the ball and catch it. The top of our motion, meet the ball at the top, catch the ball. So here, sweep through and catch the ball. That time it was too far out in front of me. I want to make sure that that ball is high and on my non-dominant side when I come across. That gives me good opposition and a good leverage point to swing through the ball when I go and hit it. So here I'm going to practice with catching that ball. Volleyball players know this all too well. When you're doing your overhand serve, same as tennis serve, just you strike the ball a slightly different place with a racket in your hand. So here I'm going to toss that ball up, meet it at its highest point, and strike it against the wall. If you're kneeling, you can do this kneeling as well. We're going to be tossing high, striking across. Now, since we do have volleyball that we play, we want to work both sides of our body. So in a moment, we're going to switch over and do tossing with the dominant hand and striking with non-dominant. But right now, I'm just working on that motion. Now I'm showing you, I'm going to open up, call that like a butterfly wing. I'm going to open both sides. My striking hand goes up with my tossing hand, and then I strike. Okay, that's an important movement to get bilaterally symmetrical. So you want to get both sides going at the same time. That'll help with timing and also coordination. Now I'm going to the other side. I want to think about it. You see how I'm thinking about doing that motion of the butterfly opening? I get better at it as I practice it. But force yourself to open up. And that'll help you make contact as you strike. All right, now I'm going to get the paddle in my hand. I'm going to work the same motion, but this time I'm going to strike the ball with the paddle. Now, if you have a tennis racket, the paddle face is further away from your hand, so you're going to strike the ball even higher, meet it up higher. But I'm going to strike that ball. I'm not hitting it hard right now. I'm just striking through it, making sure I'm making contact at the highest point I can. And then the ball comes back, and I'm going to stop and catch it and try again. Okay, now here I'm just showing a different side so you can see we're going to follow through with that arm after it strikes. So before, when we were practicing catching, we were stopping where we caught the ball. Now we're going to follow through, and notice that arm sweeps across your body. It doesn't sweep beside your body, okay? All right, so the toss out front, meet the ball, and follow through across your body. Just like if you're throwing a ball, just like if you're overhand serving in volleyball, the motions are the same. We just want to transfer them, okay, from one sport to another. So we don't want to make it too complicated. All right, now I'm going to go and practice now a little intro into juggling. We'll be juggling a lot more tomorrow. I'll make plenty of a fool of myself tomorrow, and maybe you will too, but it's fun. So as we go, here I'm bouncing that ball off both sides of the racket using both my dominant and my non-dominant hands. So now I'm switching back and forth. The racket's going to go back and forth. I'm doing 2 taps, one on forehand side, one on backhand side, swapping hands. You could add a bounce in the middle of this. Let the ball bounce in between each paddle. That's fine. Slow it down however it needs to be. Remember, today we're focusing on that serving motion, so we want to spend more time doing that. This is kind of to get you thinking about some coordination stuff tomorrow as it relates to the paddle. Here we're doing a little behind the back bounce with the paddle. That's fun to do. I think I'm getting lost in myself here, attempting to do it. Maybe I'll give that one up and show you something different. Okay, so now we're going to come back. Here we are. And I'm going to use the edge of my paddle, which looks daunting at first because that's a really thin paddle, but it can be done. Everything has a center to it. You can juggle with a baseball bat. You can juggle with a golf club, juggle with anything. Everything has a center to it. Every face of everything has a center to it. You got to find the center or the sweet spot of the side of the paddle, just like you find the sweet spot of the face of the paddle. So you can practice that a little bit. Here I'm doing a little flapjack action. Then you can add your hand, knock it off your hand a little bit, back and forth. If you have two paddles, two rackets, you can put a racket in each hand. Now I'm going to send it up off my head, back down to the paddle. Try and keep it going that way. There's a lot you can do. We'll be doing a lot more of that tomorrow. Today, though, primarily I want you to focus on that serving motion. So whether it's with the paddle, with the hand, both sides, work on that butterfly opening up and your coordination there. That'll set you up really well for a whole host of sports that are played, and particularly these are sports that are social sports, so they're long term. You go to school when we're not in COVID. You go to school and you can pick up volleyball and play with anybody at your dorm. Tennis, same way. Baseball, this relates to. Softball, this relates to. So work on all this stuff. Thanks a lot for playing along, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday.